children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. It's Dad's test of might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Miami Deb is a whore. We are feral children, lost and wild. Dad punishes us, each and every child. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us. Miami Deb is a fucking whore. Hell in the cell, hell in the cell. Test of might. All kids will go in to fight. There is only one survivor. Bring a shiver, a screwdriver. Punishment is kinetic dance. Leotards moving in a trance. It's the feral children's penance, watching camel toes prance. Mommy fucking Deb is a goddamn whore. But we are feral children, we thrive on chaos. Dad may try to punish us, he will never tame us.
Ribbit.
Who gets hotter than cotton pop?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hugin' cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it down.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back, Velcro under the chin. Yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right these slow, tail wagging to the snare. All the alphas looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little clique. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt, I'm a neon amphibian. Stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kinda loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even gotta growl, I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice of life.
Hop up, make way for Hugin'. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it, the fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys to the least, got them living large. Yeah. Walk past the water bowl, give a little wink. Got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls, I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king. Pop, make way for Hugin'. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, shut it, the fattest fits in them, y'all.
Wait a minute. What kind of disgusting shit? What kind of disgusting shit, turd, would you have me say? Dirty, filthy shit. Okay. Really gross shit. Okay. You want me to just start listing politicians or what? What are we doing? Okay. Because I'll do it. I would never say that. You know what? Blocked, deleted, stopped. How dare you? How are you guys doing today? Are we doing all right? It has been a turd. You're killing me. I can't focus. It's been a really crazy week. I do apologize that I have been absent from class. I'm sorry. Okay. Stuff's been crazy. I've just had to work a lot. We've had a lot of stuff going on at the comedy club. I had some shows, and hello, it's nice to see all of you. Hugin has a paw injury right now. So, everybody please pray for him. He prays for you. So please pray for him. It is a very expensive paw injury. So any donations are greatly welcome for Hugin's paw. Because right now, chicken weenie tariff is on the back burner. I don't know what happened to his paw, but in between his toes, on one of them, there's an injury. And a while back, he stepped on a pecan shell. And he was walking funny, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I picked up his back paw when he finally let me near it. And he had a pecan shell that was broken in half, and it was stuck underneath his paw. Like, imagine if you stepped on like a bowl and it stuck to your foot, but like the little jagged edges were stuck inside of his paw. So I think that's what happened. But the poor baby had to get shots. My poor angel. And he is fucking dealing with it like a champ. I'll say that much. But damn, it's been a week, because of paw injury. That's just, walkies is very difficult to do. I have to whisper walkies sometimes. And I apologize to anybody whose doggo was listening and heard me say that word and got really excited. But anyway, so we're praying for Hugin. I love him to death. I hope his paw gets better. We're putting medications on it. That was given to us by the vet. And I just hope it gets better, man. He keeps wanting to lick it. And I don't want to put the cone of doom on him. I don't even know where the cone of doom is right now, but it's somewhere. Anyway, on top of that, there has been a ton of shit going on in the world. Just crazy stuff. I don't know where to start. And because it's been a few days, I'm like, I need to catch up on everything. Ricky had a beautiful pride collar. Dude, Hugin has a matching collar. I sent you the one that he has. He has the same one, so they match. It is the cone of shame. It absolutely is. Miss America did not wake up. Ever? Oh, from me saying the W word? Good. Yeah, shit ton of stuff. We're going to watch Sillies today, and I'm going to do call-ins until I got to go back to the club. It is the anniversary of the comedy club that I helped open here. So I'm very excited about that. That's going on. It is April Fool's Day, but we will do no foolishness. Do you understand? No foolishness. So we will focus on Sillies, and then we will do foolishness next time. And by foolishness, I mean Epstein files, missing people, that kind of goofy, silly stuff that we do other than these sillies. Goofy stuff like trying to learn about crimes and trying to solve cases. That's fun. That's just silly goofing around. Today we're doing happy fun sillies. Okay. Plum Awesome Stick sillies. I do still have my stick. It is right behind me in case anybody tries to enter my home and lunge at me. Yes, Turd, how is your mama? How is everybody doing? Put in the chat how you're doing. Also, what was the other thing? Okay, so I got sucked into the wormhole of the Kelsey Fitzsimmons case. It's over, right? She got found not guilty. So there's no need to go rehash it and bleed that rock. I see everybody's still stuck on Karen Reed. People are still fighting. It's been like 2 years. People are still fighting over Karen Reed stuff. That's crazy. And, people are still going in on the Kelsey stuff. And I'm like, well, it must be insane. So I did. I watched it. Till she gets her, baby back. Is that inappropriate? I'm sorry. I hope she gets her baby back. But ribs. I will say this. Sometimes I think that when people talk about a case or get really invested in it, they'll overlook things. Or they'll say, like, the this person is a perfect angel who can do no wrong. And then you look at it and you're like, well, they were on acid or something. You know, there's always something. Well, she was fucking shit hammered and driving, so that's a problem. Usually there's a big thing that's overlooked, right? So I was kind of thinking that, considering the extreme, and by extreme I mean extremely confident people who advocate for her and are so fucking like sure, they're like, she did nothing wrong. I presumed, I said, there's probably going to be a couple of things that are being overlooked here. Nobody wants to play devil's advocate on this one, so I will. I can't do that. I'm sorry. She got fucked. This is fucked up. I cried. I got emotional. I'm so angry right now. Even though she was found not guilty, still so fucking angry. The rage she must feel. And you know what really did it? Everything else, as much as I don't agree with the laws that are set forth in Massachusetts, every single thing in that case that I had seen up into a very specific point was like, this could maybe be put forth in a way that perhaps maybe there's another side of the story that we're not hearing. And then I heard the other side of the story and I thought, well, maybe this is a huge misunderstanding, bad timing, and a series of unfortunate, horrifyingly sad coincidental events. And then I went further down the rabbit hole and I got to the part where let's just say her ex, while she is in prison healing from a gunshot wound, I'm assuming, and the judge is making her breathe into something when she has a bullet through her chest. And the judge is saying, well, I'm sorry if she's hurt. She should have thought of that before what? Before she got fucking shot? The part where not just the ex, but the firefighter who was a first responder to her gunshot wound and his other buddy kicked down her fucking door like a SWAT team, literally breaking it in order to enter it. Under the guise of, well, this is his home. Well, if it's his fucking home, where are his keys? If it's his fucking home, why did his bitch ass sister have to come with him earlier? If it's his fucking home, why did he list his mother's home as his home? That's not his fucking home. That is her fucking home. His ex's fucking home, not his fucking home. And he kicked down the door to his ex's fucking home. And then he robbed her blind of her possessions. And not just her possessions, her fucking passport. Okay. He took her laptop. He broke into it, which is identity fraud. Okay. It is identity fraud. The shit he did. First of all, you can't steal. Stealing someone's passport is like stealing their license. You can't fucking do that. That's actually a really big fucking deal. So he took her passport. He took her computer. He took her shit. And then he tried to fuck up her security cameras. While she is healing from a gunshot wound after he took her baby, he took her dog. Technically, he took her job. Like she says, I'm not going to be able to work after this. And that's after he planted mushrooms on her because he was too pussy to carry his own drugs and take responsibility for his own fucking addiction. And not only that, she thought they were going to get married. And all of her friends, okay, these people who are her fucking bridesmaids, are planning a goddamn coup like they're about to storm the fucking Capitol. And not only that, while she's busy getting shot, the ex who has a restraining order on her is allowed in her home with the sister. And then the sister threatened her. Oh, and then her own friends called and said she hit us with her car driving last night, and she didn't. They got the vehicle confused. I hope this man never gets pussy again. If you're a woman and you're thinking of dating that shitbird Justin, get fucking ready. It was the part where he broke into her home for me, dog. The gunshot wound, let's be real, a series of unfortunate and poorly executed events led to that. He didn't shoot her, but he is the reason she got shot, without a doubt. If he hadn't have served her like a little bitch, even though it sounds like he was the abusive one, she wouldn't have got shot. But let's be real. Even that was like, regardless of whose story you believe, it's a tense, fucked up situation. However, it's the part where she's healing from an injury in her a hole in her fucking chest. And I cannot believe the first responders were with him. I cannot believe the people who were just there saving her. Imagine something happens to you, right? And then people come and help you. You're like dying on the floor and people come help you from the EMS. And then the EMTs leave. And then 3 hours later, they come back with your ex, they kick down your door and they steal your fucking passport and all your shit. They try to fuck up your security cam. What? So while I would love to play devil's advocate, I don't think I can. I don't think I can with this one. This is fucked up. It's so gross. It's so wrong. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, sure. She got fucked. I can't believe the people defending that shit. Well, it was his home. I don't give a fuck. Don't kick your own door down then. Get your fucking keys, you animal. Oh, you live there? You're not claiming squatters' rights? Then where are your fucking keys? So disgusted with it. So yeah, Kelsey should sue. And by the way, we have an update to that. In fact, I'll just show it to you right now since we're talking about it. I haven't seen this yet, but apparently she did an interview with Boston Television, and she talks about how she's going to sue the fuck out of them. And good.
We do have an interview.
Excellent. She should sue the fucking shit out of every single part. Ooh, she could sue me. I don't have any money, but she could sue me.
We do have an interview that you will only see right here on NBC 10 Boston. Kelsey Fitzsimmons tells us she is planning to sue the town of North Andover. That is where she used to work as a police officer before a shooting last year changed her whole world. Thanks for joining me here tonight. I'm Priscilla Casper. Tomorrow marks 1 week since a judge found Fitzsimmons not guilty of assaulting a fellow officer.
Also, can we talk about assaulting a fellow officer? What the fuck kind of charge is that? First of all, if she did point a weapon at a cop, that's not assault. That's like attempted murder, right? So why would they even go for the assault charge to begin with? They clearly did not have confidence in their case. And if it's a bunch of he said, she said bullshit, I'm sorry, but I would believe her because I heard what that guy said. Can we talk about, let me just say this. If somebody is pointing a gun at me, about to kill me, and they pull the trigger while it's pointed at me and it goes click and misfires or doesn't fire at all, if it jams, I'm not going to stand there with a gun at her and say, don't do it, Kelsey. No, don't do it. That makes no fucking sense. He said he was following procedure, what he was trained on. Well, protocol, what you were trained on is to shoot the person. Okay? That's the protocol. So I stood there and I said, no, don't, Kelsey. No, you fucking didn't. That's what you say to someone who's trying to shoot themselves. I'm sorry. No, don't is a plea to please don't do that. But you don't say no, don't when someone is kicking your ass, when someone is pointing a weapon at you, when someone pulls a trigger and is about to try again. No, exactly. No cop has ever said, don't do it while a gun, not only pointing at your face, she just pulled the trigger and it didn't work. I think it was 2 and 1 went in the AC, right? But here's what's even crazier. Did you notice 1 went in the AC? He missed and it went to the side. What does that tell you? She's holding something and he's probably trying to non-lethally shoot her arm and he's a bad shot. He needs to be, the boyfriend needs to be locked up. The boyfriend needs to be locked up. You don't get to, dude, fuck the mainstream media too. Fuck them. And it's crazy because they're like, she shot a cop. She is a fucking cop. I mean, goddamn. So they can shoot everyone else, but not themselves. Oh, taking her Hugin was very upsetting. Pretending he lived with her and taking everything after breaking into her home while she's healing from a gunshot wound because of his inability to be a fucking man. Can we talk about how men need to be fucking men nowadays? Oh, you little bitch can't fucking break up with a woman? Maybe don't date her to begin with. If you're too much of a little bitch to look a person in the face and say it's over before you cheat on them or get them shot, then you're a little bitch. You suck. That's not impressive. You're disgusting. Ugh. Justin will never get pussy again. Ever. I miss you too, Donna. It's so nice to see you, hon. It's so nice to see all of you. Yeah, typical. You fucking bitch, you wouldn't let me plant my mushrooms on you. Oh, why don't you put them in your mother's car? He needs help. He needs jail time. He needs to be fucking tossed in the lake while somebody's narrating, punching his fucking face. In my humble opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Satirically as well. Whatever I need to protect me. All right, here we go.
Officer shot Fitzsimmons while serving a restraining order at her home. Our NBC 10's Mary Marcos joining us live from North Andover to share more from her exclusive interview with Fitzsimmons. Mary, what did she tell you today?
Well, Priscilla, Fitzsimmons and her lawyer tell NBC 10 that the way the restraining order was served was mishandled and never should have happened. Tonight, they're taking the next step, confirming to us that they plan to file a lawsuit against the town.
What is my life worth to you? Like, that's kind of how I feel.
Not guilty.
Nearly a week after Kelsey Fitzsimmons was found not guilty, her legal team is serving the town presentment letters.
That's a predicate to a lawsuit against the town, civil rights action, negligence action. We're going to give them notice of our claims very shortly.
The former North Andover officer was shot when 3 of her coworkers served a restraining order filed by her ex-fiance in June of last year.
Why are her own colleagues serving this order? Why are they letting the adversary in the civil litigation?
Yeah, isn't that like a conflict of interest? Shouldn't you not fucking do that? How many times do we have to tell Massachusetts police to stop fucking sending everyone's brother and cousin and neighbor and childhood friend to every fucking crime scene? Why is this such a big issue? Why is it so impossible for them to follow policy and procedure and not contaminate a crime scene with individuals who are not supposed to fucking be there? Why is it so hard to do something right? Why?
The restraining order action. Why are they letting this person rummage through her house alone?
During her 4-day trial, surveillance video showed Justin Alain getting a suitcase out of the basement while police were upstairs. When he heard gunshots, he ran.
Everything was taken away from me. What is that worth?
That everything was her baby, her dog, her job, her home, and her wedding called off. That's why she's working with lawmakers on restraining order reform.
This has thankfully been motivation for me to make changes, be a voice.
Another thing that kept coming up in court, North Andover police don't wear body cameras. Fitzsimmons thinks that should change too.
I think it's weird that they don't have them.
Just to be clear, we have a cop. We have a cop telling us we should have them. We should have body cameras. Why don't the cops have them? I'm a cop. We should have body cameras. Where are the body cameras? What happened in the last case with Karen Reed? Hey, where are the body cameras? You know what would have solved this? Body cameras. What happens in every fucking Massachusetts case? Hey, where are the body cameras? Can we have a body camera? What about the grant that we went over? Not the Smith Ellis, the other one. That said, we will provide you body cameras at no charge to you. Canton, Andover, Staunton, Marlboro, all the different fucking towns. But you have to accept it. Select board, you have to accept it, and no one fucking accepts it. This is why this shit keeps happening. This is why. And now they're going to get sued, and all their money's going to go bye-bye. And good. She should take it all.
I would never have been through half of what I've been through if they did have them. And at the end of the day, it does protect the police officers if you're doing the right thing.
Fitzsimmons is now considering a legal career. I do want to mention we reached out to the North Andover police chief, the town clerk, and everyone on the board of the selectmen. None of them responded. Reporting in North Andover, Mary Marcos, NBC 10 Boston.
Or The Daily Show. It's just what I watch now all the time. Also, Larry Bird documentaries. Anything about Larry Bird, I'm obsessed with Larry Bird now. Okay. What? First of all, Monchichi, how dare you? Hello, happy holidays. That's I fucking love Monchichi dolls. And I used to joke all the time about how I looked like a Monchichi. And where did you pull that from my head? Where did you get that? How did you think of that? Do they look like that? I have to look. Oh my God. Oh my God, Monchichi. That's like Popples. That's like Popples glowworm era. That's what you're bringing up. Popples and glowworm era. I don't know if we're ready for it. I don't know if we're ready to confront our own age. Hold on. God damn it. Why did that play? Okay, I need to go back to our original playlist because I derailed. Anyway, sorry, I didn't want to bitch about the Casey Fitzsimmons stuff, or the Kelsey Fitzsimmons stuff, but it pissed me off. I got really mad. I was like, this cannot be. This cannot be. Anyway. Massachusetts is a fucked up state. Hello, Darlene. I hope you're doing okay. I saw you were having some issues with your lupus. I hope the flare goes down. I hope the flare goes woo and down. Yeah, why would you run? That's a great point. Like, there's so much shit. He's like, oh, I ran from the bullet. No, also when you broke into her house and there was no one there. Like, that's your home, right? Be leisure about it. Use a key, you monster. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, the frivolous shit they spend money on. They spent money on a boat once to fix a boat that wasn't really broken. It just needed some upkeep and repairs, and they never used it. They acknowledged that. But they turned down free money for body cams. That was probably the most infuriating select board meeting. Dude, jorts and meta glasses are awesome. Also, there was a case recently. It was this one. It was the Kelsey case. The partner, when they first interviewed him, didn't they ask him if he was wearing meta glasses on the stand? They were like, are you recording this? Fucking wild. Fucking wild. The Dow? You want to know how the Dow is? Okay. I mean, I'll tell you how the Dow is, but I mean, I've unfortunately.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000.
You know. Anyway, shit is wild. Also, this has been happening in the world of bowling. dude. Donna Barkley, shout outs to you, Donna. I just got your Cash App, Donna. I don't want to replay the bowling thing, but I really want to replay the bowling thing for you. But I feel like, Donna, it's been a minute since I've seen you, hon. So you're a little bit special to me right now. I miss you. I feel like you deserve this. That's for you, Donna. Let's talk about Larry Bird, because if Heat is by the Larry Bird Museum, he needs to go. I did not realize how fucking cool and funny Larry Bird was. Like, I knew he was cool. I knew he was funny, but I didn't realize it was like such a high level. This brother used to tell people, and I say brother in the Hulk way, brother, used to tell people the plays right before he did them. The opposing team, he'd say, okay, look, rookie. Even if it's not a rookie, he'd be like, all right, look, fella, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to shoot this shot. I'm going to fist pump the air, and I'm going to go home, fuck my wife, have a ham sandwich. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And then he'd do it. He'd say to people, he'd get in their face and he'd be like, are you blocking me? And then they're like, or who's covering me? And they'd be like, this guy. And he'd be like, what? He can't cover me. He's under 6'6". Or he'd say, that's a white guy. How are you going to disrespect me? He said it was disrespectful to put a white guy on him. Like, everyone laughs telling that story. He's so fucking funny. Dude, Larry Bird shorts too. Dude, I was pecker checking. I'm not going to lie. Damn, Larry Bird. Damn. He talked so much shit. You're going in May? Good. I'm coming up in May. Mitty will get that. I'll see you in May. Dude, him and Magic Johnson's friendship is what made me cry also. I'm very emotional this week. Yeah, I don't like white guys on me either, says Melissa. Dude, Larry Bird was the shit, though. He did a dunk contest. He didn't even take his jacket off. He walked up and he said, who's coming in second? And then he did it. He just, every single one. Every single one. 4 strokes, baby. 4 strokes. Dude, by the way, how is Colt baby JG? Is she perfect? Is little baby Charlotte perfect? Dude, yeah, and it's crazy, Laura, to think I almost said graduated. He retired in 92. His retirement ceremony made me cry as well. Larry Bird is the shit, dude. He is the shit. Of course, Colt baby is clingy. Colt baby's trying to get that tit. Colt baby's got to get that tit for a few months. She's going to be real clingy. Imagine if you had 2 of your favorite foods just in front of you all the time, like a buffet. I would be hanging around it too. That's what babies do. They're like, let me get some of that ice cream with the gummy bears on top of that titty. Hello, Haynes. How are you doing? So listen, the Kelsey stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I just knew it would make me angry, but I didn't realize that angry. But damn, dude. Damn, I'm pissed. Something needs a change. I wish I knew how to change shit in my own state, or I'd offer to help you guys try to change it in yours. But goddamn. No tit here, Formula only. Formula One, baby? Formula One, baby? Oh my God, that reminds me. That reminds me. It's time. It's time. It's time. We got to thank GM Performance Racing Technology for Colt, baby. Here we go.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa, my 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Boogity, 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 amen.
Also on Chef was
well, we'll get there soon. We'll get there soon, ma'am. This is great advice. This is great advice. I do wonder. So I have a sock for him. The problem is he'll chew the sock off. All right. He'll chew it right off, but that is a good idea. I'm thinking of putting it on him and then taping it to his ankle. He'll try to chew it off still, but he's chunky enough to where he can't reach it. So that's good. At least if I put enough on it. Actually, he can reach it. That's the problem. Hugan did lose 5 pounds, but I feel like maybe he can't if I make it bulky enough. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, it just sucks. I feel so bad for him. He's so irritated. I think the pecan scratched the inside and then maybe chewed on it and made it worse. And it was hard to notice because it's between the toes. The newsiest of tits? What are the newsiest of tits? What's the newsiest of tits? Now I want to know. That is a good idea. Also, I have to be careful with the Hugan because he doesn't let me clip his nails and he doesn't like his toes being touched. And he's got a crack on one of his other paws. He's yeasty. He's a yeasty boy. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying. A permanent shoe stuff from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't know what that. Oh, wait. No, I don't know what that is. There is a little pad that you can tape to their paws for when they walk outside on cement. He hates that. And it did cause irritations. So there's that. Also, shout outs to, who was it last week? I'm so sorry. I'm blanking because it's been a busy week. But last week, whoever told me, who was it? One of you kids told me that the Capitals would win. And they started to lose. And I was like, hold on, I thought you knew shit. But then I held out and they won. So thank you for helping Dad win $2 at his dark casino. I appreciate it. You get none of it. But I thank you for your contribution to the Colt. Okay. Oh, trust me, we're not using cheap food. We got Hills Science Diet, whatever that shit's called. The Hills fancy shit. He got a pecan in his paw. Andrew's not over 65. There's no way. Your husband? He's not over 60. That cashier can get fucked. That's crazy. He doesn't even look that way. He's a very yeasty boy. Not Andrew. But Hugan is. Unless Andrew is, it's okay to be a yeasty boy. Okay, so here's what else I've got for you kids. All right, tonight. Let me pop this up. All right. We do some sillies. Somebody put up, we know who it was. The night crew, Marcus. You guys feeling it for sillies tonight? There's a Marcus interview / documentary featuring Rafflegator, aka Robert Malecki.
Do you guys ever feel burned out or pressured to keep?
Okay. I thought maybe we could watch it. But here's another thing, though. It's from the VR chat channel. So I'm thinking maybe we'll find another one. I want to do some Marcus. It's been a while. Are you guys good with Marcus? Hey, thank you very much, Mia. Not kink shaming, but Christy asking for prayers in this trying time is wild. Who? Christy who? Wait, who's asking for prayers? Christy Gnome? Is Kristi Noem asking for prayers? Is she? Dude, we can, but I've heard rumors that there was going to be a plea for a while. And then when he didn't show up to court, I started thinking about it and I was like, he's definitely like, I think he's trying to self-harm by not taking care of himself, or he's getting his ass beat regularly. And I would think that just spending life in prison, you know what I mean, is just so scary to him. And it makes me wonder if he's going to take it, but he's going to want to get a transfer or something. But I do wonder if there's going to be a plea. And I'm curious about how the victims' families feel about that. That's kind of wild. I'd be pretty pissed off, you know, if I were a victim's family member and I wanted to know more and see him admitted in trial. It's a tough one though, but I would also not want to relive all of that considering the horror. I would want to remember my loved one a different way. So that fucking plea deals fuck with me because it's like, what do the victims' families want? But not everyone takes that into account. Like as far as judges and stuff go. But also, fuck Kristi Noem. Is that her kink now? Is asking for prayers? Because that would be a legit kink that she would be really into. And I don't know anything about her asking for prayers. But is she asking for prayers? Because I will pray against her. Hey, Haynes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. As long as they still get the victim impact statements, if they don't want a trial. Some of them really do want a trial, though. But some of them don't. It's difficult. What do you do if like 4 do and 3 don't? Ooh, I would hate to be a judge. That would be horrible. What? Oh my God. I must have been at the Moose Lodge Dark Casino. What? Oh, I have been out of it. Laura, stop. Thank you very much. You're all going to get treats. You're all getting treats. I appreciate you guys. Who can appreciate you? All politicians are dirt. Put them in the dirt. Also, I have a question, and this is going to sound really stupid, and I probably shouldn't even ask it. But it's probably stupid. I've thought about the science behind it, and I'm like, this is stupid. But I desperately want to see if anyone else wonders about this. And then I'll look up the Kristi Noem stuff. Fuck it. Today's a free-for-all. To spare his family. Hey, you know what? I kind of feel bad for his family. I feel pretty bad for them. You know, I've been pretty open about that. Like, I feel bad for anybody who finds out their loved one is a killer and they had no idea. You got to feel pretty terrible. Like, how did I not notice? I get upset if I don't notice Hugin has a wound or a pimple. I get upset if Dylan shaves his face and I don't notice. I can't imagine that. You know what I mean? Not noticing that. Or also it being intentionally hidden from me for many years, very calculatingly. I'd be pretty upset. I can see that happening. God, it is. Yep, that's what always happens. That's difficult. That's very difficult. Oh, fuck. That's your plan? Call them. Tell them right away. Call them and tell them. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. And also, I would love to, but right now, it's a weird time in comedy where if you're not a guy with a beard and a mustache screaming slurs, you're probably not going to get booked a lot. And I haven't cut my tits off yet. But when I do, it'll happen. But I did have a good set. You know, that was fun. I've been kind of easing back into it. I took a year off to write a lot. So we're going to see what happens. It's Kat Ramzinski. Let's see. I know it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. That's also something I should consider. It's changing my last name to a stage name, which I've tried before. And it was just weird. And I would forget my own stage name. So that was fun. Okay. What were we looking up? Oh, yeah. So Christy Nome. Let me see. Christy Nome wants prayers. Katsina is good. I like that. Christy Nome prayers. No, Christy. Let's just look up Christy Nome and see what comes up. Cross-dressing husband exposed. What? Whoa. What? Her husband's fetish photos. Well, first of all, I mean, cool. Fuck yeah. He's so he's fun now. So, okay. I just saw them. Okay. Oh, he's not fun. That's just kind of, oh shit. That's some BTK shit. Okay. Sorry guys. I found the video. What the fuck is that? Oh, this is making me very uncomfortable. Oh, wow. Oh, this is worse than nudity. What the fuck is he? What is he wearing? What is he wearing? I'm sorry. There's something about like it's very BTK. It's actually kind of making me want to gag. Like it's not like cross-dressing I'm fine with. I don't care about I fucking trans people fucking love them. I don't care people who, who drag queens, sure. You want to be poly bi, whatever. I don't care. Just do your thing. But something about like being a hidden conservative Christian male and then getting all Mrs. Doubtfire in a sexual way. I don't like that. Oh, wow. Okay. Can we even show this? I mean, I guess we can. Shit, dude. I'm kind of sad because like this kind of makes him cool. And I don't want her to have a cool husband. But also I don't need to see it, Okay, I guess we'll watch this together. Blindsided. Blindsided? You mean he taught you football and gave you a bet? I'm so sorry. All right, okay. And then she responds, okay, I guess we're doing this now. I guess we're doing this now. If it were Cash Patel, I would hate it. But it's her husband. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe he's trapped in a loveless marriage and he's scared of her. I can understand that. Because she's scary. I mean, you dump her, she's going to deport you. And he doesn't look like he would fit in well really anywhere. I mean, this man looks... Who marries Christy Nome?
Former Homeland
She knew? They knew this was coming out. Well, first of all, we say he, not this. I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, yeah, don't make your genitals your whole personality. Like, I don't care. Like, no, it's fine. I'll show you. I think it'll show you. It looks like Miss Doubtfire prosthetics he put on. But the pictures are weird that I just saw. It's, again, very BTK. That's what creeps me out about it. I don't like that. Also, who's he sending them to? What's he trying to get out of this? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what grosses me out. It's like you're straight and you have a wife and you actively work against gay people and you call out the gay agenda like there is one. And you are the gay agenda. So like, why are you bitching at other people? That's what I'm saying, dude. The best drag show of all time. Ice on Ice. And it's, dude, let this man free. Let him be free. Let him do Drag Story Hour. Let him go out and do the things he wants to do. Let him get a wife that loves him or another. But also, if he's supporting her bullshit, I hope he's stealing from her. That's all I'm going to say. I hope he's secretly stealing from her. I hope he's stealing her wigs at night and wearing them. And I hope he takes them in the divorce. I really do.
Security Secretary Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers tonight. She's said to be devastated by a report alleging her husband.
No, bitch. No. No. Bad dog. Bad dog, Kristi Noem. You're a bitch. You have brucellosis if you think for a second you're going to get my prayers after the bullshit you put up with. Privacy? Oh, ma'am. I am calling ICE on you to deport you. How dare you ask for privacy? Privacy? Privacy. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. There will be protests to free him. We have to free him. Free him, get him in hair and makeup, and let's get him on Good Morning America. What is he doing there? What is he doing there? Also, get it off your chest. Dude, it is hilarious. It is hilarious. Ugh. It does happen a lot. I have a friend who transitioned in the middle of his marriage, transitioned to her. They co-raised the baby together. Technically became a lesbian because still interested in women, right? That's all we needed to know. She never brought it up again. Just a lady now who's cool and fun. That's it. That's all that happened, you know? But behind the scenes, very complicated. A lot going on. It can actually affect and tear up families, especially when a kid, for example, doesn't know what's going on and they're trying to figure it out. I mean, just because you come out, right, as either a specific gender or sexual orientation does not mean everything you did wrong is good. Like lying to your family, creating a family with someone, and then abandoning them to be yourself is pretty fucking selfish to some people. And to others, it's freeing. So it's really all about perspective and who it affects. Yeah. That's another thing, is trying to explain it to, I had to watch my friend try to explain it to the kids. It's very difficult. Like, very difficult. And then worrying about them getting bullied at school. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot for people to take in. I do find it a bit disgusting that Fox is so upset about this man cross-dressing, apparently, but there are rapists in the White House right now. And he ain't saying shit. Rapists who are making shit up about Iran. I'm not even going to get into all of that, but oh my God, Trump is delusional as fuck. He is delusional. He said Iran had so many missiles and they could reach all over here and they could get all of us, and he saved us. Bitch, shut up. Then why are you taking presents from them, psycho? God, she's scary.
Has been what is being called a cross-dressing double life. Senior national correspondent Rich Edson has details tonight. Good evening, Rich.
Good evening, Brett. Well, former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and now President Trump are responding to a report regarding Noem's husband's alleged online activities. A spokesperson tells the Daily Mail that she's devastated and that, quote, the family was blindsided by this, and they ask for privacy and prayers at the time. President.
No, bitch, you cannot have privacy and prayers at this time. Also, very important, IDs, agree completely. Agree completely. And then respect those IDs. You know what I mean? Acknowledge the IDs. And stop, like, what? It's crazy how important proper identification is when it's time to vote, according to our legislature and our politicians and our president. But having your gender on it be what you accurately are. If you chop the ham off, you know, if you go male or female, if that's what you are, it should be on your ID. If you add on, put male. If you take off, put female. What's the problem? It's just like contact lenses. Also, why are all these bitches allowed to modify their bodies and make their faces look like a goddamn Monchichi callback? But I can't chop off my tits and add a dink? Fuck them.
Trump tells the outlet he knew nothing about it, adding, "Wow, I feel..."
Oh, agree completely. Agree completely. Just because like aim is a problem and they get it all over the toilet seat. That's the only thing that pisses me off. Like if I don't like hovering, like don't make me do that.
Feel badly for the family if that's the case. That's too bad. The Daily Mail alleges it obtained hundreds of messages.
Also, what about Ally McBeal? Co-gender restrooms? Intergender, what are they called? Everybody restrooms? People act like this. Oh my God, it's European. It's disgusting. How can we do that? I'm sorry. Does your home have a bathroom for boys and a bathroom for girls? Because I grew up with one bathroom and we all shared it. So why is this a weird concept if we grew up with it and we lived it every day? I don't think I know anyone who had boys and girls separate at home. Like it's, I don't know. Just how about a family bathroom? It's just one. So how about you walk in and there's a toilet and a sink and that's it. And anybody can go in it. And there's one. What about that? How about we don't have to have a cubicle situation in the toilet. Just have one. Just have one. What's the problem? True, but we don't have to share the public one with strangers either, right? Like, I'm not going in there with strangers. But also, it is the public. Like, if you go somewhere and there's one bathroom, there's one bathroom. Yeah, guys are gross in the bathroom. That is that's the problem. Guys are really disgusting in the bathroom. They just piss everywhere. They piss everywhere. Well, those are different because people get naked in them. I guess you could, and if you try to have I see what you mean. So like you try to mix men and women in the locker room. Now locker room talk gets out of control. And everybody's fucking. Yeah, no, we can't have that. All those legends the world lost to AIDS. Yep. But not Magic Johnson. He's still here. I learned that. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, true, periods. And they attract bears. So you have to watch out. There's some countries where you squat in a hole. That's it. That's it. My trans son tried to go the gents and had to use the ladies as the men's were minging. What does minging mean? I don't know what minging means. Here's another thing is like, if the big concern is like, they're going to try to fuck our kids. It's like, that's not what trans means. You're talking about pedophiles. That's different. If you want to avoid those, don't go to the Congress. Don't go to the White House. You should be fine. Okay. Sorry. I keep interrupting Kristi Noem's husband. Here's the thing. The second a guy puts on women's clothes, I'm like, you're fun. But like, he married Kristi Noem, so he might be a monster. He's definitely a monster if he did it willingly and loves her. That's scary to me. He's scary.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers tonight. She's said to be devastated by a report alleging her husband has been what is being called a cross-dressing double life. Senior national correspondent Rich Edson has details tonight. Good evening, Rich.
Good evening, Brett. Well, former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and now President Trump are responding to a report regarding Noem's husband's alleged online activities. A spokesperson tells the Daily Mail that she's devastated and that, quote, the family was blindsided by this, and they ask for privacy and prayers at the time. President Trump tells the outlet he knew nothing about it, adding, "Wow, I feel badly for the family if that's the case. That's too bad." The Daily Mail alleges it obtained hundreds of messages between Brian Noem and 3 women involved in a site where men cross-dress. The Mail posted several of these photos and writes Brian Noem allegedly sent women in the community.
Oh, shit. It was a trap. That's a honey trap, right? Isn't that what that is? I think he got trapped. Ooh, the community got you. No privacy for Noem.
$55,000 in virtual payments. The publication says Brian Noem did not deny the explicit conversations, but says he never put national security at risk while his wife was secretary. setting up a potential blackmail situation. Quote, yeah, I made no comments like that. That would lead to that. Brian Nome operates a crop insurance agency. He and Kristi Nome married in 1992. They have 3 adult-age children. Earlier this month, President Trump ousted Secretary Nome from her role leading the Homeland Security Department after congressional hearings where she had difficulty answering whether she was having an affair with top aide Corey Lewandowski. With her husband seated behind her, she also faced questions about more than $200 million in DHS ad campaigns that featured Nome. Democrats are investigating that businesses that received money on that contract. The president named Nome as special envoy to the Shield the Americas, Brett.
All kinds of stories today. Rich, thank you.
Them, yep.
All right.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.
I just have to say, you won't get it anywhere else. Yes, you will. You'll get analysis everywhere. Fucking everywhere. You're getting it right now. My analysis is, fuck you, Kristi Nome. Yeah, exactly. We only had 1 bathroom. There were 9 of us. Jeez, Don. 9. There were, I think at the most in our house growing up, there was 6 at one point. And we all shared 1 bathroom. Granted, it was 1 man and all women, but other than that, it was my peepaw. But still. Oh yeah, Fuzzy. This woman is the demon devil. Okay, she spent a shitload of our money so that she spent, what was it, more money than it cost to make the movie Titanic, so she could sit on a horse in front of Native American owned land that we stole and carved white presidents' faces into. She sat on a horse to tell us that if we self-deport, we get $300. And that cost like $200 million or something. And then all the money for that contract went to her friend's husband. Her friend who used to be like her campaign manager or some shit. And her PA or some shit. Like her assistant. And they are clearly splitting the funds on the back end because that LLC for the creation of the company that produced the video that hundreds of millions was spent on became an LLC like a week before. So she's robbing us and she deserves this. Also, did she have a vibrating saddle? Laura Rita Lombardi Christ. Girl. Oh my God. What is it called? A Sibian? Remember that shit from the Howard Stern show? I remember it from the movie Private Parts. You know, she redid her stupid. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Someone squished her potato face into a weird form. Hogan's doing straight cheese. Dude, this is nuts. What a fantastic day. And it's April Fool's Day. So did anybody think this was bullshit? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Former Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Nome is responding to allegations involving her husband. She says she's devastated after claims her husband shared photos of himself cross-dressing online. Claims also allege he interacted with people in a fetish community. Nome's team is asking for privacy and prayers. The couple has been married more than 30 years. They have 3 children. Nome says her focus right now is on her family and moving forward. She left her post earlier this year after backlash over her handling of immigration and border.
She got fired because she did a really bad job of lying. And you know what's crazy? I always get her mixed up with Lauren Boebert now because she looks like someone who would jerk off someone during a Beetlejuice play out in public, right? Yeah, and she killed a puppy named Cricket, right? Yesterday? Goddamn. Yeah, I'm out of it. Sorry. I did not get the update, you guys. I did not get the update. This is nuts. Can I tell you, yesterday was the first day in a long time where I did not go on the internet all day, like at all, like briefly. It was like maybe technically it was night, but I was just so fucking busy. I don't think I went on it at all. Other than, I mean, nope, that's a lie. I lied. I just lied because I was watching Larry Bird documentaries while I was doing work. So there's that. But like, I didn't go like look at any news or anything the last 2 days. Before that, it was all like Kelsey Fitzsimmons, Larry Bird documentaries. And then I was kind of binging on a bunch of buzzer beaters, Final Four buzzer beaters. And then Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham's friendship, which is very cute. They're cute. They're besties. So there's that. It's just like, dude, it was you, okie dokie. Thank you. The Capitals won. You were right. You were absolutely right. Damn. The Duke buzzer beater. First of all, that coach putting his head to the referee. I love that coach. And the referee's his homie, but he was worried he was going to call it technical. So that was super funny. That was the craziest. UConn beat Duke with 0.1 seconds or something. It was ridiculous. And all Duke had to do was hold the ball. And instead they tossed it. And when they tossed it to another team member, when all they had to do was hold it for like a second, it got intercepted. Boom, huge dunk from a freshman. From a freshman who everybody thought was a nobody. Fucking did the best shot in all of NCAA history. Fucking nuts. Blew my mind. Blew my mind, you guys. And speaking of blowing in minds, if anybody wants to come up tonight or chat, or I guess we're not going to do call-ins, so to speak, but I will put up a link if anybody would like to pop on. We'll do it one at a time. Everybody can have 3 to 5 minutes. We'll say 5 minutes, just in case we get in a vibe. And if nobody wants to, nobody wants to. It's fine. And if you want to stream this to your own destination, chop it up, make it AI, make it look like I'm cross-dressing and we're fucking whatever. You know, you have fun. You exploit your dad. Okay? That was kind of weird, but you know what I mean. If you do what you will. Tit head, that was very funny. And also that tit ball that was on the Jeffrey Epstein plane was crazy. That was crazy. Remember that? I was eating dinner at Chapel Hill, and you know that restaurant went nuts. Dude, fuck. The Duke thing, a few days ago, I didn't give a shit about basketball. And now all I care about is basketball. I love basketball. It's my favorite sport. I like it when they run it up and down the court. Okay. So did you guys know that Chet Hanks speaks patois? Have I ever told you guys about that?
Big up the whole island, massive. It's that boy Chetana coming straight from that.
Pause it, Chet. Have I ever told, speaking of Final Four, speaking of white rich college boys who can't ball, do you guys know about Chet Hanks? Do you guys know that he speaks patois perfectly? Do you know that? Look at this. Check this out. I'm not kidding you. I mean, this is me if I was a boy. I gotta be, Jess, this is me if I was a boy. Like, I would be doing this. I'd be insufferable. Do you understand? If I was a white boy in America, can you not hear me? Booyakasha. If I was a white boy in America, I would be Chet Hanks. I would 100% be Chet Hanks. I would be a problem. It would not be appropriate. Okay? It would be bad. I'd be riding around. I would probably be crip walking, which is crazy. I would definitely speed everywhere. I would piss in all the parks and outside. I would go crazy when I drive, and I would 100% be going booyakasha and bomba clock, like just shit like that. I don't even know, like respect me patois. I would just be doing offensive, crazy shit all the time. I get it. They have a free card to be dicks. You saw nothing? You didn't even see you didn't see it? Oh, I didn't add it to the stage? Oh, no. Oh, God. Booyakasha.
Big up the whole island massive. It's your boy Chatana, coming straight from the Golden Globes, you want saying? Me father Tom Hanks presenting in a what soon forward come. Big up, tune in.
Yo, big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing turn up. Internet gone mad. Respect, you don't know. The soon forward a yard. Booyaka, booyaka.
Hey yo, listen. Me drop one big tune right now upon SoundCloud. Link in bio. Go listen now. Big tune. Make the thing go up like 7. Up. But go listen now. Big tune. Straight.
Go listen now. Up, big tune. Stream. He is. No, open the mouth more. Open it so I can look inside. Dude, I want to watch Snatch again. He doesn't look like Tom at all. Could you imagine Tom Hanks doing patois? Oh my God. Do you think he knows Igbo? Do you? He's Chet Akes. Big ups. Somebody arrest this man or give him to Britney Spears before I take him.
Do you guys ever feel burned out or pressure to keep Marcus content?
Yes, I do, but I just realized that you also copyright strike. Boom shakalaka. I remember that. Boom shakalaka. Dude, I bet he did. I saw Big. Dude, the Harley logo elbow tattoo. You know why? Because it hurt. He was like, it hurts. Snatch is so good. The movie. Clip it, clip it, clip it. Don't clip it. Don't you clip it. 2 minutes Turkish. Periwinkle blue. I'm buying me mommy caravan. That's that movie, right? I think it is. Buying me mommy caravan. Okay. Let's see. What do I have for you? What do I have for you? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We'll get back to the motherfucking basics. I do have some weird stuff. You guys want to get a little weird? You guys want to get a little weird with it? Let's see what we got here. Also, did I forget to put, oops. Did I put it? I don't know. Oh, here. If anybody wants to come in, you can come in. Take your shoes off. Be nice. Don't rub your shit on the carpet. Don't rub your ass on the carpet. That's what Hugin does. My ex bought me a periwinkle blue pillow from a caravan. You miss Marcus? Well, fuck it. And that's what we'll do. Let's just watch Marcus the Worm today. That was the plan anyway, but then they copyright some of this shit. But I did see there's some good Marcus compilation. All the Marcus content thus far, 5 months ago? Oh, that's so long ago, though. Let's see. Here we go. The Night Crew put one out. Robert, how do I look? Here's all the Marcus TikToks in 2025. Okay. I think that's better. And it's by the Night Crew, so it's safe. I'm not going to get in trouble. We could just watch it and chill out. You like the Am I Weird video? Am I weird? That's Chip the Black Boy. That's the name of the rapper. Okay, stop. Before he replaces an electrical switch, the fact that, are you on your phone right now or are you on a computer, Laura? Because if you're on a computer, that means that electricity is happening. He needs to turn off all of the electricity in the house before he does that. Turn off the breaker, Laura. Yes, exactly. Just like a car, if you're taking out the battery, right? or you're doing electrical, you have to take out the battery. You're on the phone? Okay, good. Turn the breaker off. Use a flashlight. Does he have any grounding gloves? Okay, good. Also, you might want to stand by him and ask him repeatedly what he's doing and why. I found that always helps. And also just to make sure if he does get electrocuted, you're there. Don't grab him if he does, but call the police. And also keep Derek on standby. Yeah, rubber soles are good. Very good. Also make him wear a condom. Just for fun. I know you're married, but electricity, it does wonders to some people.
Can't wait to see snubs on the internet. Sweet.
What do you mean there's been multiple injuries? Marcus, please, Marcus, listen, we got to talk, all right? I really
Salted seasoning, Robert.
Marcus, look, I don't want to lose my job. Whatever you need, let's just go get it real quick. We'll get you out of here. In and out like a fast food. Are you touching me? In and out like a fast food restaurant. We'll get you out of here super fast. All right. What do you need, Marcus? You needed some cream or something? What else do you need?
Also, I want to give a shout out. I want to say hello to Vermont Bread Smith. Okay. Hi, Vermont Bread Smith. I see Sarah Shock and Horror is here. Derek, Ernie, everybody who's here tonight. Misty, hello. Hello. Laura, everybody. Tish. I'm going to take Hugin out to take a dump. A big fat dump. Today I got changed the month on my Marcus calendar. April is Robert, I shit myself. Excellent. Ooh, we haven't done Bird of the Day in a while. Dude, he shouldn't creep you out. He's just a worm. He's just a worm with arms and legs who doesn't want South Carolina to exist. Queen Gnome, can you wait backstage for like 4 minutes? Because I'm going to take Hugin out real quick. And I'll be right with you. I'm going to play some Marcus, okay? And I'll be right back. All right, here we go.
I'm not saying we can't. I'm not saying
We need to clean up my goopy sticky discharge.
Okay. That's no problem. All right. We have a janitor that does that. All right. Anything else you need?
That's not too bad of an idea. Sounds like a deal, Mr. Stranger. I like the way you think.
Jimbo James.
Who is Jimbo James?
Yes, sir.
I don't think there's anyone here named Jimbo James.
He made a big nana with the cartel, Robert.
Okay, well, I don't really think that cartels hang out at Kmart. No offense. Where's he going? What the heck, Marcus? What are you doing at the gas station?
Anything you would like to buy?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Are you sure? You walked directly at me.
Hello, Robert.
Hi, Marcus. It's good to see you. Hey, you kind of look like Marge.
Jimbo James got out, Robert.
Jimbo James?
The mafia got him out of El Salvador prison.
Oh, that's really good news, Marcus. He can't be here? What do you mean he can't be here?
You can thank Big Badinky Bones for that.
Who is Big Badinky Bones? Is he someone else?
I've tracked him coincidentally.
Okay.
To the region in which your most land purchase was.
My most land purchase was? Right. Okay.
How have you been?
I've been good. I was about to go check up on this gas station. You want me to buy you some snacks? Oh, no. It's the green guy.
They have.
It's the freaking green guy. Look.
Oh my God, Marcus!
Green guy, the frog guy. They don't like you, man. I'm sorry. All right.
What do you mean they don't like
Dear
me?
God, shut your damn mouth, you insufferable, contorted, shriveled testicle, having dumb ass tadpole.
Marcus, stop!
Bitch ass.
Marcus, stop! Marcus, ah!
Oh my God! Did you just insta-give him? Like, where did he go? He just vanished.
Robert.
Yeah.
Don't let this get out.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you just killed someone.
If anyone finds out, I'm about a spooky bop bop bitey bitty bob 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 on the ass.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm just gonna agree with it.
I hope they have corn chips.
What's he doing? It's like dancing.
Robert, help.
What do you need help? What do you need help with?
I can't get down. It's too high.
Marcus, just let go.
I'm scared.
Just let go.
Robert, help.
Okay, this music is not suiting for what's happening right now. This is very out of.
Robert,
what do you want me to do? You're so high up. All right, I have you. Are you okay? Are you okay?
You've saved me again.
Did I?
I owe you my life.
Thanks, Marcus. Marcus, like if corporate finds out that I'm allowing a wow, that was a sick roll actually. If they find out that I'm letting a fugitive in here, they're gonna be mad at me. Where's he going? It's rolled out of here like it's nothing.
I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. No one talks to me. They think I am unstable. They send me from planet to planet, committing atrocities in their name. And as I get better at it, they fear me more and more. I am a victim of my own success. Conquest.
Okay. So I had to step out for one moment. I'm back. We'll watch more Marcus in a second, but I'm adding someone to the stage. Queen Gnome. Is this Christy Gnome?
No, it's me.
Oh, it's Christy.
Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Because sometimes people say they can't hear me. It's Melissa.
Is this Turd? Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
Turd
recognize your
Melissa.
voice. Hello, Turd.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing? And also, how have you been? And also,
How you doing?
How you doing? What's up with you? What are you doing over there in Colorado?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have my mom home.
Mama's home.
Yep. It's
Good.
I don't know, you just take your family for granted sometimes. Hi, Mia.
I don't. You do? No, I'm just fucking with you.
It's nice to miss them.
It is nice. I'm thinking of going away unannounced.
Hi, Julie.
And scaring my family so they can be excited when they find out I'm alive.
That's a good idea. Fake your own death.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to fake
Yeah.
it. Just like, hey, where'd she go?
Oh.
And it's like, Costa Rica. Not really.
Yeah.
But I'm glad your mom's home. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Look, so is
I'm
Tiff.
redoing her bathroom for her. You go
Really?
away for a while, you get, yeah.
Are you going to do male or female?
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Okay.
It's been a nightmare.
You're gonna have intergender restrooms in your house. Well,
it's either too blue or too purple. Everything.
Yeah.
Too blue, too purple, too blue, too purple. But we
you better
found.
be careful because
What?
it's gonna influence your mother.
Well, you know what? I'm so disappointed with her. Can you
For going trans?
Yeah. Well, picture being in a rehab center. Okay.
Okay.
It's, open doors. And people aren't that sick. So everybody's got these open doors down this whole hallway. There's 3 hallways. She didn't get laid once.
Wait, so you're at an elderly rehab center? You're pissed off they're not sick enough, and no one fucked your mom.
Exactly.
Well, we need to write to Congress. This isn't right. Like, your insurance is supposed to cover that.
Yeah, I know. You would think.
What
But
about that? What about that Florida elderly care facility and rehab center where they were just fucking and partying? Do you remember that?
well, yeah, I don't know which story you're talking about because they do it all the time.
Well, we played it on an episode. It was gonna get shut down because it was like fucking Sodom and Gomorrah.
My mom
It's just
lived-
old people dressed like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, they do the craziest shit at the retirement community down the road. They all drive around in golf carts. They have accidents. People have been killed. And they're just constantly drunk and constantly fucking, and it's the weirdest thing. You wouldn't think it's not how I would picture a retirement community, but I guess
it is. It is.
That's what they do.
They also will gamble. They gamble a lot.
Yeah.
They will sneak out and do things, and they'll just go fuck each other like willy-nilly. It's really crazy. I have friends whose parents are in them, and I've gone with them to visit their moms and one dad. And the dad was married, and his wife living at home. And he at the center, and he had girlfriends, and that was fun. Let's see.
You stop worrying about that
Florida.
stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Amber
I'm
Alert.
looking up this one to show you. It's this down in Central Florida is the largest retirement community in the world for mega swingers. They call it adult Disneyland.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
the Villages.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that about?
Well,
Oh, a lot's popping up.
yeah. It's kind of
What is this
surprising,
far worse?
but
What is the Villages in Florida? What this is the one, I think, but
I
didn't
think
realize it was well known.
Darlene might live there. No, she doesn't.
Darlene, do you live in the Villages? Do they have enough pens?
That'd be funny, but she doesn't.
Dude, look at this. Goodbye snowbird season. Michael and Tiffany, the Villages of Florida ultimate golf cart ride. What is going on? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to find.
Well, they have fun.
Kara and Nate, their channel did an episode at the Villages. Do they know it's a swinger place?
Well,
That's
it's
a
not
very wholesome channel.
the Villages is huge. It's
Oh,
it's towns and towns worth of, so there's probably a place that is the swinging place, but not the whole thing.
well, I want to play you guys a video, but there's so fucking many, and they're all like fucking. They're like all elderly YouTube vloggers that would 100% strike me, which is wild, and I kind of love it. Wow.
Yeah, but my mom apparently
Well, I didn't
let me
expect
down.
that. Also, by the way,
My mom did a little bit, which when she was living in a retirement community, she did a little bit of fucking.
Why?
But not as much as you think,
she did.
Yeah, she had a couple.
Did she get
boyfriends.
pregnant? Is that why you're pissed? You don't want a you don't want a brother or a
Exactly.
sister
I don't. I could
Mhm.
never share the spotlight.
that still like you.
I want to
Turd.
change all the diapers.
Yeah, I would never shit you. You're my favorite turd. I think that you should go in there and bag a sugar daddy. You should do an Anna Nicole,
Oh my god.
and you should go in there. You should bag
Yeah.
a sugar daddy. Have you thought about that?
I'm thinking about it now. Yeah, it's a good idea. Why not?
I think that it would go well for you, or we could hook you up with Chet Hanks. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could talk like he does. That's so cool. But he would
Hey,
teach me. I love
Do you-
dating guys who teach me stuff.
uh-oh. Well,
Yeah, in every way.
we should
but
get one to
yes.
teach you to read. That would be cool. If you could learn to read, wouldn't that be awesome?
Read. I want to learn how to play guitar first. then maybe reading.
Dude, guitar is actually pretty easy, but if you play piano first, you'll be more set up to play guitar. Do you know how to play piano?
Yeah, I play piano.
Okay, then you should do guitar. Like you should.
Well, I could just open up
start
the
it.
piano and grab a pick, and the strings are already there.
Well, yeah, but it's set up
Well,
a
you know,
little
pickleball-
different, but fair enough. Hey, I have something I want to show you. I just found
Yeah?
it. I want to see.
Okay,
I want to
okay,
get your
okay.
reaction to something. It's a 13-second video. Okay.
All right.
This is one of the funniest. We'll pause it. This is one of the funniest videos from Final Four. I don't even know if you like basketball or not. Do you?
Oh, I was going to tell you. I know everything there is to know about basketball. It's not called an
You know about this
interception, by
fool?
the way. But yeah, show me.
Whatever. They
Yeah.
call it a
No, it's
field
all good.
goal now when you dunk, which is fucked. I can't
Oh,
believe
well,
that. It's nuts. It's not a field goal. It's dunk. It's a basket. They call it a field goal. It pisses me off.
I've heard it
So
called
this
goal.
kid,
Yeah, okay.
this kid's from Florida. Okay, University of Florida.
Okay.
He's 7'9". Okay.
Oh.
He's standing. The little guy to his right is 6'8".
That guy's not in the background.
No, this guy's blocking him. He's supposed to cover him.
Is that how tall he is?
Yeah. So this dude on the right, okay, the black guy is 6'8", and the white guy is 7'9".
Wow.
No, I know it's not a field goal, but that's what they call it. Go look on ESPN and listen when they're doing the basketball games. They say field goal now instead of basket. It's nuts. I don't know when that changed. But look at this fucking kid, 7'9". He doesn't even have to jump.
Wow.
Now watch this.
Is that why they're ahead by so much? Okay, let's see.
This is live at the Final Four, okay? Here we go.
All right.
Or at not Final Four. This is March Madness.
Now you're standing there, you see him standing next to Hassan Diallo, who's 6'8".
And look at Hassan Diallo looking up at Ali.
So what he said to him was, he looked at Ollie Roux, which is the guy's name, Olivier Roux, and he says, Jesus, where are you from? And the guy goes, Canada. He goes, how tall are you? He's like 7'9". Then he goes, what the fuck? And he like turns around and he's just looking around and he's supposed to cover him. And like, you just can't. You just can't. The kid's so big.
He needs like a Larry Bird.
Yeah, he's like a Larry Bird. And here's another thing. Speaking of Larry Bird,
An Ernie
Larry
Bird.
shit's all in my algorithm. Funny basketball shit's in my algorithm now, and I'm loving it. I thought this was very funny. This is the most relatable crash out in NBA history. So this guy got pissed off, and then he ran up into the crowd to yell at a fan in the middle of the game. And the only thing I saw like crazier than that is when Tim Duncan gets fouled for laughing. A ref just fouls him for just laughing. Like that blew my mind. But this whole situation, like, why did that guy leave and go yell at a fan? And then he does an interview in the locker room, and this is what it says. Okay, here we go.
When I missed the first free throw and made the second, I'm running back and the fan has both of his middle fingers up and said, "F you," 3 times. So then the timeout goes and I go in the stands to confront him. I say, don't be disrespectful. That calm. Be a man. I'm a man before anything, and be a fan. And his response was, I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty. Because if you miss 2 free throws, I guess the fans get a Frosty.
Okay, Marcus, you got some explaining to do.
If I miss 2 free throws, the fans get a Frosty.
There's so many parallels here.
I know. There's so many metaphors.
There's too
It's
much.
perfect.
There's too much that like we should have never run up into the stands because when you're the basketball player and a fan dogs you, you're still the basketball player.
Oh,
you know.
But that didn't stop Larry Bird, who landed in the fans. He just landed on him. Dude, maybe I can find a Larry Bird video that they're not going to copyright strike me for. Hold on, turd. Let's see if I can find a Larry Turd video. Also, Larry Bird, where is it? God, I love Larry Bird.
Oh, I'm not
be
messing
Larry
with
Bird.
my mic. I got my dog on top of me.
Oh yeah, blame Ricky because he's gay. Now you get to blame him for everything as if he's not.
The TV's on in the other room, so I'm in this room. So I'm sorry. I'll try to keep him off my mic. Sorry. Okay.
Dude, you better watch out. Okay, let's see. I teed up some Larry Bird stuff. For us.
Okay.
I do also like when Charles Barkley talks shit about San Antonio. That's one of my favorite compilations I've ever seen, but I can't find one that we can actually watch, I don't think. Here we go. The coldest Larry Bird lines ever. Okay. Here we go. All right, I got it. I got some good Larry Bird shit. I feel like we should end on some Larry Bird shit. Yeah,
I have a Larry Bird story. Do you want to hear my quick, really stupid story?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I was young, very young, 4, 5, 6. I remember it though. We were in Boston and the Celtics won.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even know that the championships were going on. We didn't, we were just there. Mm-hmm. My dad had business, mom, whatever. We must have been right outside the stadium. And they came pouring out. They had just won the world championship. And anyhow, everybody just and my mom thought that we might get killed. She was so scared because out of nowhere, hordes of people yelling, screaming. She knew what was coming. I mean, they did finally riot, but it was just really scary. But then the next day we got to go to the parade, and here we are, just tourists in Boston, and we didn't even know anything was going on, and we got to go to the parade.
What year was that?
Oh my gosh, the 80s.
Okay, so Bird would have been there for sure.
Yeah, he was. I saw him in the parade. He passed by.
Oh, you saw him in the parade? That was a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, I should have started with that then.
Dude, a Larry Bird parade would be sick. I have to tell you, when I was, it was 98 or 99. This is so embarrassing. I would go to these things called YEC conferences. You probably know what they are, right?
What does it stand for?
Youth Evangelism Conference. It was
I've been to similar.
Yeah, it was like the Southern Baptist thing.
I grew up evangelical free, so we had the same thing. Yeah.
So I was Catholic, Southern Baptist, and Jewish. I had to do all three, which is so confusing. They cancel each other out, but that's a separate day.
But that's a lot of making out you get to do. You get to go to third base a lot.
I got fucked by everyone. Just kidding.
Yeah.
So all the pastors wanted me. There was
not them. I was thinking the kids. Poor thing.
No, they're all gay. All the preacher sons are gay. So no, they didn't want me, and they wanted everyone else. I never got the Zima. So it's okay. So
well, maybe we can go back in time and change.
We can't. I've already tried to invent it.
If only.
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot. So in 98 or 99, I was going to a youth evangelism conference. Back then, Billy Graham used to run this organization where all the Baptists in America would get together and they would bribe their kids. And they would say, go to this conference. It's going to make you a better teen. And if you go, you're going to meet other teens, and there's going to be music, and it's not secular or whatever, there's going to be Christian music. It's fine. It's fun. Dylan went to one the year before me and met George Foreman, which was so cool back then. So we were like, okay. And it was at the Alamo Dome because he would make them real big. Right.
Yeah.
And what they would do is they would take whoever the coolest youth pastor was and whoever had the biggest church camp, that pastor would go. It was always someone like who can do fucking backflips and they're like, I'm the cool pastor. Someone with a mohawk, someone who's like, I used to be a felon and now look at me, I'm Pastor Chip.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, yeah, those dudes. So they would show up and there would be like 5 or 6 up and coming Christian young cool artists. There was like one year that what were they called? Something 5. Jump 5 came. There was one year where it was like
Family Force 5?
No, Jump 5. That's you're thinking Fox Force 5. No,
No,
Jump 5.
Family Force 5.
A different one?
They're metal. They're like ska metal. They're really good.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes. We had the W's. So you are the devil and the devil is bad. Hey. So like I was into ska and punk. And so I was like, oh my God, the W's, slick shoes, shit like that, you know? The first year I went, it was this chick, Jamie Smith, and like I think Audio Adrenaline and the W's and like Newsboys or something.
I love Newsboys.
So it was like oh yeah, I do too. The Cereal song, fucking.
Reality.
Poison like the cereal bowl. Last night a Captain Crunch had come too soon. Some shit like that.
I'm thinking
when
of
the
Cereal
toast
Carton
has
one.
burned and all the milk has turned and Captain Crunch is waving farewell. That song.
Oh yeah. They have. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll actually send you the other song that they sing about cereal also.
The cereal song, and then they don't serve breakfast in hell, and then Jesus Freak by DC Talk was very big.
Yeah.
So I had pink hair. I did take mushrooms a lot and smoke weed, and I loved church. I thought it was
I went to Jersey church, so that was not like.
Well,
I think you guys were a lot more straight edge.
Yeah, we didn't get hit with guns or anything, so it was a lot different. But like,
yeah, okay.
But like at ours, like imagine WrestleMania, but it's teens, and they're all there for Jesus, and like we're all wearing our shirts that say like God in, God out, and like Jesus and the Reese's logo, or like what would Michael W. Smith do? Like shit like that, and. We go and it's this beautiful conference and they talk about how we need to don't finger each other and don't fuck and drugs are bad, even pot, and just blah, blah, blah. That's it, And so it's like, okay.
But did you ever notice that with Christians, you can give your testimony and say you did like every drug, you shot up heroin, you did all this stuff.
As long as you say it's like you forgave.
But
like I asked.
The one thing, you can't smoke cigarettes. If you're a Christian and you smoke cigarettes,
oh no, you're from the north.
Unforgivable.
No, it's different here. No, everybody smokes cigarettes here. If you're not smoking cigarettes, you're gay, and they kick you out of the church. So,
oh my God,
so
that's funny.
We're there. No, it's true. They're like, "What are you, a sissy? Smoke this. What do you don't drink? What are you, gay? Nope, you're allergic. Still gay. Get out." So
that's funny. Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
All right,
and then
so
all the preacher's
that-
sons
I
are
guess that's
gay,
what
but they're
Jersey
hiding
is.
it. Yeah, all the preacher's sons are gay, but they're hiding it. There would usually be kind of like how there's rush week with freshmen. There'd be a lock-in where they lock all the kids in, and you watch the Rapture movie and eat lots of chips and sleep like you're in kindergarten in a room, and you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah.
So
we had a whole racquetball center that we got to do that in, so it was super fun. We had the whole place.
Okay,
did they put you like in a room?
No. First of all, this was a very small church. But so yeah, it wasn't. They did put us in a room, but you would be locked in for 24 hours, and then you come out and you're supposed to, ask forgiveness again. It's almost like catechism, but it happens like every year. And at the lock-in, that's when you figure out who's gay and who needs a beard. And then usually the fat girls will go and be like, we'll be your beard now. And then you can go to church camp. And then everybody gets to go to church camp because, even the gay ones, because they're not gay anymore, they have girlfriends now. And so it was all, it's a mechanism, and it works to keep that. Well, it keeps all of our gay boys out of the, out of having to go to conversion camps. So that's basically what you do. And then as a reward, as a treat, you get to go to the YEC conference, and you get to see a bunch of people with mohawks tell you to love Jesus and cry and put their arms up in the air. So it's like, this is fun. We get a hot dog. So
Yeah.
we all go do that. We're there. It's an all-day thing. It's like a 10-hour thing. It's a concert. We see preachers. We see people who used to be felons. I used to fuck without a condom and now I love Jesus. Stuff like that. It's like all day. And it's literally like the Dane Cook special. So whoever's down there, it's like around stage and then all around the WrestleMania style crowd. And you're just watching these people talk about, I lost my wife, I lost my kids, and that's when I became a musician. And I gave it all to God. And it's like, oh, is that how it worked? And so we do that all day. And then we leave. The conference is done. And everyone's walking out. We all feel cleansed by the glory of God. And we're walking to this van. And we get in the van. And it's like time to go home. And we live an hour away. So we're leaving the Alamo Dome. And we get up on the highway. And it's stopped traffic. And we're there for like 3 hours. And we've been at this hot festival all day. And we're like, and it's indoors, but now we're outside. And it's like even more hot because the church van doesn't have AC. We're just like, oh my God, like what the fuck is happening? And why is traffic literally stopped? People are getting out of cars. And at that point, we see fireworks everywhere. We see a giant billboard where the paper like flipped on it. And it was a Spurs billboard. And it said champs. And it was the year, it was 98 or 99. It was the year the Spurs won their first big championship. And we heard honking. And so we all roll the windows down in the van. The entire city, it sounded like a war zone. Like, we're at the peak of the city in the center. We can look out and see all of San Antonio around us. There's fireworks. You hear Chet doing patois. People are screaming. And then people start getting out of their cars. And then we just see people running. And it's like a movie. Like, where are they running to? But they're all just hugging and jumping. Spurs flags, fucking horns honking. There's no driving. We are on the main highway. This is like I-35 281. And like people are jumping like out of their cars. It was crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, here's the best part. And I remember I'm like, wow. And I'm just like so overwhelmed. And everybody's freaking out. And our bus driver or the van driver, Lady Sandra, she's like, what just happened? What just happened? Did Spurs won? Was there a game? And we're like, it was the championships apparently. And like, we don't suck anymore. Yay. And then just then I look up and going over the hood of the car, I see a penis. And I'm like, what is that? It was like a floppy dick, full bush, skinny, hairy legs. And we heard thump, thump, thump. There was a naked guy who was running and jumping on car hoods. He was butt naked with a Spurs flag. And he was flopping his dick like helicopter.
Did you have the church logo on the side of the van?
Yes. It was a white van. It said Sutherland Springs First Baptist. Every single person in the van was like, it's a wiener. And we just fucking freaked out. And we're screaming. And our bus driver is like, oh, Sandra, it's my ex-boyfriend, the gay Sean's mom. She's like, oh my God, cover it. Oh my God, I'm calling the police. And it's like the police are out jumping and cheering with naked guy. Like everybody.
Oh my God.
Like people, a woman's tits, a woman ran by and she was flopping her tits around and it had like the Spurs.
Like pasties?
Yeah, but they were painted, but it was the spur, like the San Antonio spur, like on each tit. I just remember seeing a dick flapping around. And this skinny guy just running around like, ah, and he's like jumping on hoods of cars. And we're like, ah. And then I was like, I don't think I like basketball.
Well,
and
yeah,
now I do.
That could be a lot. That could be a lot. Yeah.
one nasty dick can ruin everything. But it just takes one good YouTube video to make you rethink it all.
Yeah. Well, I wish I would have been watching more, but I've been a little busy.
Yeah.
So
well,
I didn't watch this March Madness. I didn't bet. I didn't do anything.
Well,
but next year.
Maybe that's something that you need to talk to your mom about and be like, listen, you ruined my March Madness.
Yeah. Well,
you should hold her accountable.
My sponsor is going to get on me because, like, you said you were going to start gambling and you still haven't.
Did
So-
you? Have you started gambling yet?
No, I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to start.
Can I give
Apparently,
you
I'm
the
supposed
promo
to
code?
start-
Do you want my
start
promo code?
smoking. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a promo code for Camel for the Hump app. And I got a promo
Okay.
code for Kalshi. We'll get you gambling in no time.
Yeah. Get
And all
me
you do is
gambling.
just keep flipping it until you win big bucks.
Okay.
And you might lose a couple thousand on the way.
It only matters what you win.
It's about remote viewing. That's what I've learned.
Oh, you know what? Do you hear this song? This sound?
It sounds like a copyright.
No, that's my
What is it?
mom is calling me. So I gotta go.
Bye, Melissa. Everyone
But
say bye,
that's-
Turd.
That's my mom calling me. So
We love you, Turd.
bye. Love
You're
you
gonna
guys.
do an Italian goodbye. Look, there she goes. Italian goodbye, Turd. Can you believe it? Speaking of turd, turd rhymes with bird. And check out Larry.
Was a freshman at Indiana University. He bullied Larry Bird so badly that Larry dropped out and transferred to a different school. In fact, Larry Bird hated him so much that every time Larry Celtics went up against Kent Benson's team in the NBA, Larry tried to embarrass him.
And we walk out on the court, and Benson is guarding Larry, right? And Larry looks at me and he goes,
By the way, this was all a big turnaround to get to this point. Did you hear what he just said? Benson is guarding Larry. That's me, you guys. You want to know what dad looked like in the 80s? There you go. This is just a special little moment with us. It's just me and my kids, and I'm sharing old pictures of myself, things I used to do. This is what I used to do. This is what I used to do. I used to go to work so that I can put food on the table for your bitch mother and you beautiful little children who would come one day. And sometimes I would put on my tiny, teeny, tiny, itty bitty little shorts and my Piston shirt, and I would go play professional basketball for the Detroit Pistons. And the only reason I joined the team is because I thought it said pissed ons. And I wanted to piss on things. Because as a white man in America, I have a dick and I should be allowed to piss on everything I want and not get arrested and get away with killing people. So because of that, I joined the Detroit Pistons. All right. And I wore these tiny shorts and I showed my shit like I was at a corner. When in fact I was in a corner about to shoot a mean dunk skis. Okay. A nice hot 3-pointer from the line. I don't even know what any of that means, but I said it. And this is what I look like. And I had a mustache and I was skinny. And those were the days. This was back before I was on the list for the Moose Lodge to cut me off after 4.
he was calling me cheesy. He goes, cheesy, like you putting him on me. He said, you putting him on me. I was like, that's all I got, man. That's all I got right now.
Loop it to Parrish. Bird comes around the screen. Larry, good up fake. Another one, good one. He hits.
Larry Bird toyed with Kent Benson and gave him shot.
Larry, a little behind the back pull-up. 2 more.
After shot.
Bird just kind of playing with Benson over there. Gave him about 5 fakes and hits.
After.
So what I used to play with Larry Bird. At least I'm not wearing my wife's clothes like Mr. Gnome. And running around taking weird videos of it with my fake tits out like I'm Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay. At least I'm not putting those pictures on the internet and sending them to strangers while my wife is deporting half of America. Okay. It's just, you know, I used to hang out with Larry Bird. No big deal. I just did bird shit. I'm a big fucking bird. So
shot.
Bird wants the ball on Benson. Hits again.
And with 4 seconds left, the Celtics down by 1. Everyone knew that the ball was going to Larry Bird.
I'm sure the Celtics will try and get the ball into Larry's hands somehow, some way.
But this time, as Larry Bird finds himself in a situation that he's been in many times before, the only thing standing between Larry Bird...
Hold on. was the near commercial, Who Wears Short Shorts? Was that the song? Who wears short shorts? Or am I combining two songs right there?
In victory is Kent Benson. And then this happens.
Bird had a little smile on his face as he came out, too.
Also, I love Larry Bird's Princess Diana era. Have I ever told you guys that? How much I loved when he decided to go full Princess Diana. Lady D. This is how he honored her when she died.
And then this happens.
Bird had a little smile on his face as he came out, too. All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner. Got it! Ball game's over. Boston wins.
A game-winning shot on your college bully.
By the way, if you thought bowling butt grabbing was wild, oh my God, dude. Like, they get a grip of fanny. Okay, they are fanny grippers. Okay, they are tush patterinos. Let's just say that.
Boston wins.
A game-winning shot on your college bully after destroying him all game long. Sounds like poetic justice to me.
And he goes, I'm taking right down to the baseline. I'm shooting right over him. So after the game, our buses were lined up next to each other, right? And Larry goes, hey, man, don't ever put that guy on me. Like, right?
I never forget driving and I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico.
This is such a cute little speech, and I loved it. And it's about Larry Bird, and I put it on here, and it made me laugh.
Mexico State playing Indiana State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the strike. Bird. I said, God damn, who is Bird? Bird. You know, here's Bird. And Bird this. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? When the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn.
Cute. So I just like picked a few that looks cool. This one in particular, there was a story to it. He tells this guy, he like walks up to him and it's like apparently the last point of the game or something. And the dude is like, hey, we're gonna whoop your ass. And they're just having issues all night. And then Larry Bird just walks up to him and he's like, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do I'm just gonna go right to that line and I'm gonna throw it right in your face. And then I'm gonna make the basket and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat dinner. All right, we're gonna get on out of here. All right, kid. So let's go ahead and get it done. And then immediately does that in this dude's face. So disrespectful, but he backed it up. And that is what I like about him.
The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
My last game competitive I ever played.
Here we go.
Pretty good way to go out, winning a gold medal and playing with, well, I can't say the best team ever assembled, but one of the best teams ever assembled.
Still talking shit. Still talking shit. That's fine.
A cast of characters, the different personalities than Charles Barkley. But
he really does. I feel like he does look like this is what Princess Diana would look like. It's sad that she passed away. It's heartbreaking, but at least she went out hot. That is the only upside.
We had a lot of fun. You know, this group of guys here, there's a lot of debate going around who had the best team, the ones in the 60s or the one in 92. I don't know who had the best team, but I know the team in 1960 was a hell of a lot tougher than we were, because I couldn't imagine the 92 team getting in covered wagons for 8 days, going across the country, jumping in the Atlantic Ocean, swimming for 6 days, then walking 3,000 miles to the Coliseum in Rome for $1 a day. Thank you.
Larry Bird basically taught me how to track something. It was my second game of my career. I'm scared to death already. Bird walks out at the jump and he just stands next to me and he leans over and he looks at me. He said, "Do you honestly think you gonna guard me?" I was like, "Curse that." I'm like, what? I just didn't say nothing. Then he stands up and he looks over at our bench and he looks at Cotton. "You all think this rookie gonna guard me? Man, I'm gonna bust you up." Just right in my ear. And I'm just looking forward. I'm like, "Official, please throw this ball up." So then finally he walks around, stands in front of me. He said, "I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna wear your ass out." I looked at him. I said, "I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm from Chicago. Where you from?" Game starts and he's just wearing me out. And in the fourth quarter, the game was kind of close. He came down.
Again, tell me it's not Diana hair. Tell me it's not Tanya Harding hair. I kind of love him. I think Larry Bird is my favorite. Tim Duncan is my other favorite because I like it when he stared at people when he was mad.
And he said, "You talking all that junk. I bet you can't do this." And he raises up from Steph Curry range and he shoots an air ball. I look at him, he like, "That don't matter. It's the fact that I can do it and stay in the game. I bet you can't."
Wow. Okay. I feel like we've done enough. We've done enough tonight. I don't even remember what initially I wanted to talk about or do tonight, to be honest. I just had such a blast with you guys. I'm sorry I'm into basketball now. I'll try to fix it. I don't know why I like it. But you know what else I like? You guys. And also,
get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't get on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill on the roof. Never seen a big boy drill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy drill